Gonna play some ladder with blue-white control. The list has not changed a ton. I'm gonna go over it anyways. People new, maybe people watching on YouTube. Pretty close to what I played at the Pro Tour. At the Pro Tour, I didn't have the Timebinder in the main, and I was playing the third Sunfall over Farewell. I think the one Farewell is kind of nice, though. I think that was a mistake. At the PT, I think I had 2 Destroy Evil, 1 Get Lost, or no Get Lost. I'm playing a split. It's kind of whatever, it's fine. And I had a third Lockdown, I think, in the main, over the Tidebinder. Land count's 27. Mana base has changed a tiny bit. Added the Force Field of Ruin, and to make up for the extra colorless, I added a dual land. So I cut one of each basic for Force Field and an extra dual land, Archive. And I swapped Force Coast for 1 Adder Car Waste, but it's kind of like minor details. And then sideboard, I'm still trying that card as a 1-up Dust Animus. Pretty versatile. Negate, Knockout Blow, a couple Flankers, Destroy Evil. Up to 4 Tidebinder, and then some high impact, powerful 1-offs. Sea Devil, especially good against Atraxa, against Domain. Serviceable in other matchups. Good against Horror, too. You can copy a Horror. It's kind of cool. Or for the Control Mirror mostly. Elish Norn mostly for Analyst decks, Nissa decks, and decent against Domain too. Extra lockdowns for aggro. 1 of Rest in Peace. 2 flankers, 1 Rest in Peace. I just like flankers in a bunch of matchups. Red is tough for sure. Only 1 knockout blow. I'm probably just an underdog to the really aggressive red decks if these decks are popular. At least flanker makes up a bit for that. But yeah, that's the list. Played a few matches on the ladder the past week, not a ton. I lost one to, I think it was Slick Shot Splashing Green. Kind of surprised there's only 1 Surveil land is being tabbed bad. Yeah, I think Coast is pretty important for turn 2 No More Lies. What do I do here? I think I just keep the board clean. Just counter this. Use Lockdown just for the Harvester. My hand's pretty stacked. The policy. Viewers receive points for returning for 2 consecutive streams. Each stream must be at least 10 minutes long, and it must have at least 30 minutes in the last stream ended. Okay, yeah. So if you're here for the first one... Oh, that card. Oof. That card is, like, really scary. You have Destroy Evil and March for it, I guess, but... How did Arena feel good in the weekend? Another one? Yeah. Descendant doesn't work with tokens, right? Sending his Graveyard. I think I'm supposed to play Wandering Emperor here. I opened a pretty bad sealed. And I maybe even misbuilt it, I'm not sure. So it didn't go very well. Alright, need to make my land drop here. I think I'm gonna just destroy Evil 1 now. Because this only triggers a Darren step. Okay. I could like march the token and deduce in response. I don't hate that. Just trying to live. Deep up. Come in handy. This weekend. After top four at the last Pro Tour. Arna qualified. I know Logan and Sperling both made day 2. And Drew's at 2, I think. Didn't quite get there though, I believe. I know Seth lost the last one on day 1. He went 6-3 on day 1. I went 2-3. It wasn't like super close. Don't want to cut down. I don't want to counter that. This is my token. Can you counter Blitz? If you cast a spell for its place cost again. Yeah. Am I better off countering that or countering whatever you do next turn? Maybe just cashing in now. Even though my token might end up blocking. What's the order on this? Enchantments is after creatures, so if I can get enchantments to get their creature back, so that card's not great. Field of Ruin. I just like making my land drops with this deck. Plus they probably have at least a creature land in their really aggressive deck. It's kind of close.
Remember your training.
Oh, why did I think... Underdog just... I thought it was one time and then gets exiled. I just haven't played against that card in like so long. I forgot what it did. Okay, yeah, it's pretty terrible. It's funny. Well, funny-ish. Might cost me the game.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Yeah, mistakes were made, obviously.
Try not to miss me.
I think that cut down's like one of the best cards for them this game. Yeah, I'm getting rid of Farewell looking pretty foolish right now. Oh, I'm just dead. Alright. That was a little loose. I paid the price for playing against Brew. Lockdown seems quite good. Alashnar seems quite good. Timebander's good. I didn't see red creatures. What's their red for? Arista? Rip, no. Dust Animus might be okay. Don't like Get Lost. Don't like Chase. Good board out Deduce. But it's kind of bad if you have stuff like Liliana. Deduce kind of, it's bad with for lockdown, but maybe I'll just got Depopulate. It's my worst sweeper. I'll cut Destroy Evil. I'm gonna try to counter the enchantment. Tough one. Oh, it is Tidebinder actually. It stops that, it stops a lot. Maybe I'll only do 2 lockdown on the play. Underdog carried hards. For this I'm playing over Seachrome Coast. Looks like it's gonna cost me a lot this game. Congrats, creative name. First French ad on Twitch. Well, I'm glad I'm still getting paid for some ads. You're still getting some ads. Reminder, you can sub to not get ads anymore and support my stream if you enjoy it. Maybe if waste costs me this game, I'll just cut it. Alright, I don't think I can afford to just take a million damage here.
A fight? And you don't overthink things.
They're also discarding, which I don't hate. Discarding a really good card though. They might just play a bat now. Yeah, it's not too bad for me. I think I'm just gonna animate Anchorage and kill the Lily. Alright, that's...
I'll be back with
Put the
friends.
counter on... Need a Tidebinder. Lands? Nice. Tundra. I know you weren't complaining, creative name, I was just chilling. Let me sleep on. Yeah, that was some good draws. Tundra, Normalize, we're chilling. Salut Mika. Alors, pour les cartes, c'est quoi le... Je peux passer un moment? Je sais pas si c'est faisable que tu laisses les cartes à la boutique. Si c'est une option pour toi ou pas. I'll just let them have it, actually. The Concrete lending me cards for the tournament this Thursday at the Plain store, the Persian store. Lending me some blue-white cards. I'm gonna be playing in the tournament. Normalize and hard cast. Alright, let's Delusion Response. Normalize is good, and land or march. I'm a big fan of making land drops. I have all these Deluge. Ok, ben je leur demanderai alors. Si ça te va. Merci en tout cas. good enough, right? Does seem like it would be a tough matchup, toughish. Wandering Emperor is still really good against them. The cards line up decently well. The Archon.
I'm not overconfident.
What's better, keeping Counterspell mana up? Or casting
You
Deluge?
are not much of a roadblock.
They're both pretty great, honestly. Both feel like I can't really lose. Agreed. Let's take another on-tap plan, and let's take your normal spell. How do you feel about Chalice versus Yogg in blue-white? Just Chalice for one? Okay, I got kind of punished. It's probably one of the better things they could have done there.
We've got the edge in this fight.
I would assume it's totally not worth it. Just, you know, without thinking about it too much. Maybe on the play. Maybe on the play, have one Chalice. Alright, what did we see? Lily as expected. Trespasser. Another cheap cards. Maybe Dustin is not good enough. I just don't like Get Lost. They have like a decent bit of interaction. Giving them 2 maps is, even if it deals with Lily, I'd rather take my chance and deal with Lily with Steinbiter and Wandering Emperor. Not sure though. The Pop Plate, not that great against Harvester. Also, they have a bunch of cards that come back. Just a third lockdown, maybe. Or I could just cut all the deduce on the draw. Or some. Flanker is also okay, honestly. You know, it's... Yeah, right. It has the rehab going. Kind of like the flankers. I'll do one. I probably don't want to draw 2. Let's try this. Hey Wishmaster, what matches do you think CW is good against? It's really good against Domain. I think the Domain matchup's quite good without it, but it's kind of nice to have that kind of I win the game. I think if you ever get to CW in a Traxa, it's really hard to lose. I used to bring in it against Analyst back when I did have enough cards for the matchup, but I think right now maybe I have too many cards for the matchup, so it doesn't come in. And I think it's pretty good against the mirror. I assume most blue-white decks are going to have GG. They have bad cards. They have good cards in their deck, rip. Alright, maybe get lost, not so bad. I could be greedy and just cast Flanker. If I cast Flanker and have a removal, I kind of lose. I could March Gix using Flanker. And then my hand is still pretty stacked. Yeah, it doesn't feel great, but... Because they already drew a card of Gix, and I'm 2 for 1-ing myself. Hmm. It's a little awkward on the curve. What does that do? Loot? Rummage, sorry. Looks like they're all flooded. Oh, that descends, nice. Alright, sometimes you want to deluge main face fatal land drops, but I don't think that's one of these scenarios. Did I decide on Naples? I can send a deck for you. Maybe, I don't know, Mika is lending me a deck for this Thursday. I don't know if you're still here. I don't know if he maybe can lend me the cards for Naples as well, because I don't think he's going. He's one of the French Pro Tour judges. But yeah, I might be interested. Oh, let's counter that. That card is strong. Inti. To get double trigger Inti was Restless Vent. It's kind of strong. I guess that Field of Ruin is kind of tough for them to activate. Kind of want to save my Sunfall for Trespasser. Maybe I shouldn't save my Sunfall. Or I could just let them have it. Let them have one trigger. Yeah, I think that's actually better. Your Belarusian friend? I don't get it. Thought you were gonna send the cards with Tom. Okay, so they're gonna make their land drop. Alright, yeah, I mean, doesn't really matter to me, I guess. I think I just let them have it. If they take the Deluge, I can Field of Ruin Restless Vent. And if they take the Sunfall, I can Mary Deluge, hopefully find a sweeper. I have like 2 lockdowns, a Sunfall, could hit land plus Farewell. Why did they take Wandering Emperor? Oh. Ooh, Lily. Ooh, Lily.
This fight finished before brunch.
So I'm gonna guess Sunfall next turn. Meaning what? Just 3 steps ahead and discard one. Okay, gotta go for the throat. And they lost, that was big. What else can I do? This game's gonna be close. If they draw well next couple turns, I'll lose. And they get to rummage. Land would be really nice for me. The rest is not the end of the world. Okay, makes sense, so I don't have a choice. That was really good, right? For the land. Turn that on. OPJ.
With the wrong necromancer.
I live right next to the best road, the A69. Is that the one that's by Paris? What's the one that's by me? That'd be weird if it was A69, but it might be. La 69? À 15? No, maybe. Oh, à 86. No, never mind. It's 86. No, not even close. I think this is fine. I just take it. Just make a 2-2. Alright, looks like we got them. They can field over and I field over in, I guess, but I don't think it would
Anyone who
matter.
harms my people must contend with me.
You don't want to pick up blue-white, you're going to draw 4 times. You might draw more if you play one of the mid-range decks or if you play the main, honestly.
I have got new moves to teach you.
You're gonna need a good.
I will say it didn't work out very well for Adriano.
This isn't.
He hasn't been back on the stream since I think he went like 1-3-1 or something, like did really bad in his RC. I didn't get the tournament report yet though. I don't know, maybe he blocked me. There's been some satisfied customers though. Liam, the guy who won the Canadian RC, said the guide and my content was helpful. His list was pretty close to like what I was advocating for. Oh, I'm gonna descend. Green-black is worse than blue-white for draws right now. Really? Green-black? I think just maybe mid-range mirrors in general. Lockdown's like actively bad. Land is always good. And I think Deduce is better than Farewell at this point.
We must protect the people.
That's close. There was a couple turns if that drawn a bit better. I think I would have been in trouble. Yes, I need to. I'm gonna get rid of that enchantment now. This way this thing doesn't have haste. Ooh, that was my Mythic match. Ooh, time for some, we're early in the months too. Early-ish. Alright, chat. No prediction or anything, but let's see who can guess my rank. Who gets closest? Percentages. Hey Jarvis, 99%, 98%, 94%, 1,045, 87% or rank? Seldom says 1,400. There's no way it's 87. It's super early in the months. Like, usually when I get there, I'm like around 93, 94% at the very end of the months. So it should be over 94%. And my win rate has been good, if that matters. I think it does. Posture check, thank you. I was watching a YouTube video yesterday about hanging. Does anyone do that? According to that video, it's good for you. You just basically hang on a, I don't know, pull-up bar or whatever you can hang on. Helps like stretch your back and helps with posture and stuff. Oh, let's see, I just said that matchup was pretty good. Let's see if I'm full of it. And the die roll too. It's a good draw. Should I field over it now since they topped? Have the populate. What am I worried about in game one in that spot? Could fix them. I could help them War Leader. War Leader is not that scary. I have Farewell in hand. If they hadn't topped, I wouldn't have bothered. Maybe this is bad. I have a clue I want to sack. That's very sketch. That is extremely sketch. Decided to give my opponents a chance today. Yeah, that was like the scariest card. I thought because I had Farewell, it was like not that big of a deal, but it is a lot of damage. Very little cost. Well. Kind of need to destroy that right now. And yeah, I need to kill the Warden. Let's see what they do. Okay, now I know I can destroy the call. It's possible I was supposed to play that on my turn actually. I guess I have that 2 land plus recruiter, but whatever. Okay, no reinforcement is nice. Looks like I should be okay. Convoke has felt like a better matchup for blue-white compared to mono red. Yeah, I agree. Convoke has felt like pretty easy. Not like great matchup, but solidly favored, I think. I don't need to gamble here. Just flip that, keep mana up, keep counterspell mana up. Alright, so Kenzan. Kenzan's scary. Now I'll lose to Cavern Recruiter. I'll counter what I can counter. Because if the case resolved, it doesn't kill it, but then they can attack into it. It's bad for me. Oh yeah, waiting room for the ban announcements. I'm not sure people really expect any bans though. In any formats, but you never know. There's probably a few formats that could use it. BNR today, yeah. Did I test Toxic before the PT? Did we test Toxic before the PT? I think we did. I think it was just really bad against Esper midrange. And we expected Esper midrange to be the most played deck. What did you draw? I'm gonna just use like Andrew at this point, like No reason to take damage. Like, they didn't kill me with a bunch of epicures. Running epicures. That's probably what they drew. Sunfall, what a card. Let's throw one. See what happens. Time to unban Splinter Twin. So I can deduce a bunch or cast a deluge. I think I'm better off trying to hit. Oh, I got auto tapped. Alright, they got me down to 1. They got me down to 1. Need a Wandering Emperor, so I don't die to Epicure. Or let's try and find a Wandering Emperor. Yes, and this is probably good. Okay, let's do that. Let's kill this. And then let's play that, so I have no more lives for Recruiter or March for the token. I might just let my Wandering on Emperor die, honestly.
I guess that's it then.
Lockdown for 1 token. I don't hate it. Any ban predictions for today? No idea, honestly. I could ban Treasure Cruise and like Storin or Vein Reaper or something like that. And Pioneer. Seems like Pioneer is probably the most likely format to be affected, but I'm not sure. Games usually don't last this long.
Phyrexian's plans are already in motion. Organic minds are easily cleansed.
Do we know the hour? I think it's usually around 5 my time. Like 3 hours from now. We're in the middle of an RCQ season being Pioneer ban right now would be quite drastic. Yeah, you're right. So Modern and Pioneer is probably not going to get touched. And Standard seems like it's in a fine place. Alright, Lockdown in. Tidebinder in. Dust Animus in. I don't bring out Blow or Flanker in this matchup. I think Elish Norn's probably fine. What do I cut? Cut all the Dedues. Cut the Jace. No More Light's not great against Cavern, but I still like to keep them in. All the cheap removal is good, and then you just cut 1 Deluge, I think. Feral's kind of okay. You could do that. 2 Deluge is all low. Maybe Elish Norn's better than Farewell. You cut some 3 steps ahead. I could. Could play bring in Flanker, Knockout Blow. I don't really like the Pioneer metagame, and that seems kind of problematic. I mean, the concept of the deck and the way it plays out is not great, but sounds like maybe you're just playing a deck that's bad against Amalia. It's funny you say that because I was playing Niv yesterday. I went 4-5 in the Super Qualifier, whatever, the challenge, and the only deck I beat was Amalia. I think I beat Amalia 3 times and I beat something else once. I was quite happy to get paired against Amalia. Oh yeah, I beat that Spirits deck, and then Amalia 3 times. I kept losing to red-black. It's actually funny. I played it out just because I was enjoying the deck and just to get some prizes. And Edgar, who dropped that 2-2, got exactly 128th, which is good enough for the min cash. He played 4 rounds and got the same prize as me for playing 9 rounds. I saw in the tournament, so I messaged him the screenshot. His answer was 2 free. You'd have the dream draw. How'd it do? Not bad. I don't have lockdown and I don't have second red. I play another night. Play Dust Animas, they play another night. If I say go, they're gonna tag me for 9 and then Resolute. Suffice to say, I'm extremely screwed. They didn't say they didn't want combo decks in Pioneer, they said they didn't want decks that kill on turn 3, which Amalia can do. I hope they're very susceptible to just removal spells. So. Have any outs? Runner, yeah. Do I counter their clue trigger? Probably. It's not a depop plate. Yeah, that was the what? 40% to have Gleeful, 40% to have Ranger. That's like 16%. And then you need the 1-drop and the lands, and it's like probably like less than 10% altogether, that draw. Fine. Gotta let them have these draws, keep them on the hook. And hopefully they don't have invasion too. I guess they can't flip invasion this turn because of their own value. Nice, they can't have Get Lost either here. Play the lockdown now since I want to play Animus next turn anyways. Maybe I could have Get Lost now. I'm silly. Meet my friends. The Dust Animus. What are they repping? A Ganjo? I see they should wait for first strike damage to be on the stack here. I was giving them a chance to make that mistake.
You're just underwhelming. This is what you get for hurting my people.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they can win anyways. Doesn't really matter what they do, but...
Strike faster.
Valia, obnoxious. My plan was to like try and block in March for one. Block that comparable March for one. Valia kind of. I can still make that play actually. That's fine. Just protect. Just trying to shot them. Never lucky. Damn it.
Remember your training.
Remember your training. Bonjour, Adam. Also, Adam, please. RC Grinder, I believe. Top 2 qualifies me for Worlds. I don't want to have to sweat my day 1 in Amsterdam. I think if I don't make day 2 in Amsterdam, I don't qualify for Worlds. It'd be pretty high stakes day 2, day 1. Yeah. It was really good this game. It cost me 2 on turn 2. I had nothing else to do. Came down on turn 5.
Any primers in chat?
Hey, Jill, I appreciate that. Good question. Any primers? Welcome back, Jill. Thanks for the 7 months. Alright, little mare match. Played 1 the other day. I couldn't quite tell what mattered in game 1. Like, even resolving an early Wandering Emperor was good, but not the end of the world, because there's so many sweepers. It like bites so much time. There's not that many hard counters. I think making land, I don't know, it's like a mix of everything. The usual stuff in control matchups, just make your land drops. Don't be scared to tap out on your turn, because they can't really punish you that much. Anchorage Field of Ruin matters a lot too. Hey Capsian, tier 1 sub. Alright, thank you very much. Well, let me know if, or let someone know if you need help figuring out how to work all the... You have to link your Twitch account to your Discord account, and then you should have access to the... In my Discord, there's a part that's accessible to only the subs. Reiki fully, I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm not sure why you would say that, but sorry if you had a bad experience playing Magic. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, Myrex is probably pretty strong in this matchup, but even Myrex, like, you play Myrex, you get punished by a Wandering Emperor. Been stuck for 3 years and I'm still not in the Discords. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of channel. There's plenty of Discords I'm not in. I mean, there's just so many Discord channels these days. Can't blame anyone who's not in a given Discord channel. Yeah, having Anchorage here is so clutch because it means you can't go Wandering Emperor minus. I mean, you can, but it's kind of not worth it. I think No More Lies here would have been good. Why main deck Destroy Evil? It's just good cards. I don't like giving my opponent maps. I'm not sure this is a play, but let's see. Let's see how this works out for me. This was kind of bad. If I was going to play like that, I should have just sacked the clue at the end of their third turn. That's pretty loose, honestly. I love control matchups, personally, not gonna lie. I mean, they're pretty fun. Sometimes they feel a bit bad because like you see a lot of cards. So sometimes it just comes down to like who has the best main deck. Because game one you see your entire deck and whoever has the most potent cards in the mirror is just advantaged. Which is not very fun, you know, there's feels like there's not much you can do. How aggressive. I think there's a hard rule about fighting over deluge or not, but I think you get kind of just like kind of a thing where you just take your wins where you can, basically. Where it feels right and it feels fine and you're not getting punished too much. Like every situation is a little different, but usually when you can like cryptic command a good spell, should be good. I get cryptic, but I could like No More Lies. Yeah, I kind of like it. No More Lies that. Play my own deluge. The lands are good. Galos is also nice. Also, sublets have less basics. I think it's actually like does come up a bit in this matchup.
You started but guards to me. Until next time, then.
Should have done that under upkeep. That was silly. Standard count was won by a Nesper control list. I was not aware. Yeah, I mean, if it was good enough to win, maybe I could try it. Hmm.
Anyone who
Don't want to fight over that. Especially.
keep watch for intruders.
Let me have it.
See you later.
Don't want to block. I have maps. I mean, I'll get some use for them at some point, I'm sure. I have 11 mana. How many free steps ahead have they played? 0? Good Timebinder, the trigger? Is that too cute? I guess I'll start with Wandering Emperor. I want to save Timebinder for...
I hope you're ready to lose.
or potential Jace if they have it. Have Tidebinder in their deck? Aurora? I'll start thinking about it.
You're done.
You're done. Kind of weird not having a creature here. I was considering Tidebinder. No reason.
Remember your training.
You can Tidebinder trigger, yeah. It comes up a decent bit. Alright, I think it's worth it. You haven't seen it yet? Yeah, I've done it multiple times. You play Incess for mid-range or in the mirror after sideboards. This is why making land drops just so important too. Like, we're turn 1,000,000 and they wish you had one more land. It does say creature attacking, so I do have to block. It's nice, I get to cash in my maps next turn. Do I care? I mean, kind of. Dude, what are they doing? They're just... Oh, never mind. Man, I'm silly. This is worth. I think draw 2 discard 1 is better than getting a Tidebinder, right? Farewell.
We must protect the people.
Take Chase and take Field of Ruin. Guess I'll take a Deduce. Why do I get priority every time? My maps. 70 stream streak for Sea Rhino. Let's go. I love when Twitch totally doesn't take advantage of people's FOMO with stuff like the watch streak. Totally healthy. Watch streaks are important. Oh yeah. Yeah, I agree. It's definitely like low on the like trying to take advantage of human behavior. It's you know, I don't think it's that bad, but so not, I think I'd rather it not be a thing, honestly. I understand it's kind of good for me for my stream, but not a fan. DJ Foss says, many people are susceptible to manipulation, but I'm actually immune. I don't know, it sounds like someone who lost their watch streak not long ago and are bitter about it. And they're trying to pretend they're above it. Okay, I'm kind of lost. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. Guess I'll just dilute main phase again. I don't want to take the basics because of all the Field of Ruin. My XGF was crazy about Snapchat streaks. How do Snapchat streaks? I don't even. I mean, I know what Snapchat is, but I don't know. I don't understand the concept of a Snapchat streak. Should probably like. Oh, I'm actually 2 minutes ahead on time. Okay.
Keep watch for intruders.
Good job, Debuhi. I'm proud. I'm proud of you. Should we Jace Plus? I kind of want to secure the Jace. Is Destroy Evil for versatility with enchantment? Destroy Evil is kind of because against Esper, especially in the sideboard games and a bunch of matchups, the sideboard games become tougher and grindier. And giving maps to someone in game 1, probably not the end of the world. Giving maps to like Esper midrange after sideboard when they have more counters, more good cards, just like 2 maps kind of a lot. I don't know. It's questionable. Maybe Galos is just great and just been hurting myself all this time. Not sure what I'm supposed to do here. How many cards I have left? I have 18, they have 28. I don't want to lose the Jace. I have too many cards. I mean, I can discard all these sweepers, obviously. I'll let them have it. Snapchat streak. Oh, you have to post 1 every day. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many Deluge have they cast? They have 1 in the yard, 2 in exile. Alright, let's. Should I try just Jace Plus? See what happens. We've played a bunch of Gale Losts. Played 2. Could meld them now, or I could greed.
You won't stop us.
Go down to 11 cards. And then I just have to sit back and wait. How many Gallows do they have? I don't know. They've played 2. People usually don't play more than 2. Because they also have 3 March. Sometimes you'll see like 4 March, 3 Gallows, but it's also better. They have 1 Deluge left in their deck. Yeah, just do it now. Do it now is all worse if they have their own Jace.
One thread, and your entire mind unravels.
Because then I'm less likely to mill their last Jace. I'd have an Elspeth Smite in their main. This main phase whale. The Croaky deck. The Croaky's card. -4. Oh. Oh yeah, -4 is interesting actually. -4 could have been good. Hate it. What's the clock difference? I have 18. Oh, they caught up. I wasted a couple minutes on that Jace. Okay. Ace of Normalize kind of sketchy.
Guards, to me.
Alright, I think I'm just gonna save my counters for potential Jace at this point. They probably don't have Jace. I mean, they have Whales, they have Elspeth Smite. There's almost no way they have Whale in their deck, but...
I have got new moves to teach you.
Also, I'm supposed to go after these Field of Burns, actually. $14 and they have 9. I'm sure I made like a bunch of mistakes with Field of Runes and Anchorage this game. That's pretty important though, like pay really attention when you can get that small advantage. Try and not do what they did with their No More Lies. Dispute them for no reason when they're not even trying to tap someone out. Alright, so Flanker in, Negate in, Tidebinder in, Horror and Sea Double. It's pretty straightforward. Sweepers out completely. And then I have 1 too many cards. I think Jace gets worse after sideboard because of Tidebinder and because the games don't go as long. So I don't think cutting Jace is out of the question. You can also cut the March, but March comes up on tokens and Anchorage. And it's good with Horror too. So the last cut is, I wonder what's my last cut in the guides? Stray Evil? Stray Evil's nice for Horror. Horror is pretty scary in the mirror. I think on the draw I just like cutting Jace because it's sorcery speed and it's like super vulnerable. Plus Arlesia agrees though. Settled. That's funny, Ruel, and it says because there's Ruel in Truly. Can't spell Truly without Ruel. Believer. And then I took it personally, you know. Q in the MJ meme. Mr. Larlar. That is kind of true, to be honest.
Thanks for the year of content.
Just trying to make myself look good. Outplaying, quote unquote, someone in a control mirror. Yo, B Biscuit, thanks for the 1 year. Thanks for sticking around. Glad you've been enjoying the content. How does that work? I guess they get a clue, it's fine. Game 1 against most black-green lights should be like pretty trivial. Even some of the more hateful ones, Game 1 is quite good matchup. I was just looking at the Esper control deck that won the standard challenge. Turns out it was Bill Side. Yeah, I saw the name. I almost said something. I was gonna say, I guess he hasn't gotten, you know, hasn't gotten banned from. Oh, they're playing Tortoise. That's quite strong, actually. All right, Tortoise is a scary card for sure. I'm not sure if my team tried that card. I know Reed was. He was like skeptical that all the builds were cutting Tortoise. He felt like it was one of the better cards against like domain mid range, like all the grindy matchups and stuff. Tortoise is good, but like, yeah, I guess Bill Stive is still allowed to play Magic online for now. Okay, I'd rather kill the Tortoise than catch up later, but maybe it's a mistake. Maybe I'm being able to. It is quite strong if they find a creature land. Oh, that card, yeah, I got punished. I got punished for tapping out there for sure. Okay, well, I saw like that card and I was like, okay, but they do have pretty hateful version. Let's see if it actually makes a difference or not. I think it's pretty hard to reasonably build a black-green deck for game 1 that's like... I mean, unless you expect like all control in domain. Then you can just like 3 boards. It's not even that good to counter draw discard because you get another clue. Investigator is annoying. And they have Foundry, they have the extra creature lands. What does this one do? Get a land and they get a treasure. Counter seems better here than... Oh, I don't have... Oh, How many cards do I have left? 4? Oh, I want to take 7 damage. Probably gonna have a removal spell for their Dread Knight. It is what it is, I guess. Not an easy game. Alright, it's Bitter Triumph, not cut down. Mark dead. Non-land permanent cards. Also just have this to block. Not even sure I should bother, honestly. Be my guest? No? The Lover was obviously nice here. Cottage little pruning. I don't know if it's like finely tuned, crafted black green deck, or kind of like I'll play a bit of everything. It's not quite a singleton so far. They've played 2 Bitter Triumph. This matchup's one-sided. Their version's pretty tough. Virtue is a little annoying. I mean, the Emmet Skater and Pardo is much better than Shield Red or the Archfiends by a lot. Alright, I think I'm going to take one more hit. I don't want to take a hit from Cottage. I don't have Deluge in the yard. And the sideboard games, I think you might even be behind if they have like good configuration. I think this is worth countering. At 8 mana. I could just discard the Deluge and not be too greedy. Well, I really don't want to discard that Jace. Now activating Cottage. Forcing my hands. I think the Elgar version was Investigator. It seems reasonably favored against blue white. I'll believe it when I see it. Reed did beat the one blue white deck he played again at he played against at the PT. Still not interested. Gar could be a decent meta call. Abysmal versus Domain. I don't know. Reed and I, we had a loss against Domain at Worlds. This is like a little risky against Boseiju, but I still like only go down to 1. I wonder if Domain is dead bad for Black Green after sideboards. Like 4 Duress, 4 Bronco, 3 or 4 Lily, 2 or 3 Investigator. Like if Domain draws well and everything in curve, it's fine, but as soon as Domain stumbles a bit, you get punished pretty hard, pretty fast. Oh. Maybe I was supposed to get lost there. I'll give them the clue. I know Domain stuff will Golgari, but I don't know if it's as bad as people think it is. Maybe I'm just biased because I lost to Anthony at Worlds and Reed lost him in the quarters. Four, 7. That's probably good.
Phyrexian's plans are already in motion.
By the way, on a rookie makes it easier for them to, but a rookie has vigilance. Makes it easier for them to trigger the rookie again. I mean, I don't think you should be too worried about Domain and Standard right now. It doesn't strike me as a very good deck. I mean, I know Ikawa won the PD and just didn't lose much at all, or didn't lose at all, but
Nothing more.
did I do anything? We're about to get 2 maps. What are you doing? Oh, PayPal received.
Feel the energy of battle, then guide it like water. My judgment is final.
Not an investigator? Dang.
Back to wandering. We must protect the people.
We must protect the people. What do you think about the 4-color Slugger Reflections list? I've not played that deck much, but it seems good. I played once against it on the ladder the other day, and I barely won. Like, kind of tough matchup. I think they did well at the peaky because maybe people were not used to playing it against the deck, and might still be true. They have Rookie and Dread Knight. Didn't see bats. Not sure that's enough to justify lockdowns. You want all the Tidebinders. think you want C double because the games go long. I think Jace is pretty decent against them. We didn't see much for Gale Lost. And I hits Preacher in the cottage. I mean for Destroy Evil. And then Gale Lost giving them the maps. Pretty miserable proposition. When they're so grindy. Animus seems kind of mid. Flanker mid. Elish Norn. Ashnorn does stuff, but it's all gamblish. He cut a dip plate. Rest in peace good enough? Nah, Deluge is... You have your Deluge. How you win. Is Deputy for Agridex? What's Deputy? Dust Animus? Bring it against Esper too. You can also maybe bring it against some of the slower decks. Have to keep the greatest hand. Tricky spots. I think I'm just supposed to take my medicine here, unfortunately. Like pitching 2 cards and letting them resolve something good, just not worth it. The rest is fine. I have deduced clue. They can take my counter. It's fine. I still have something to do as my mana. They might just take the Sunfall. That was a cool draw. 1 turn too late. Do you even have Cottage in play? You didn't have Cottage in play, maybe you play Jace here. Oh, that's their line? It's not an on-tap land. 5, 7, 9. Alright, I think I'm kind of committed. Jace free march up. So it's free, it goes up to 4 counters. Yeah, it could have been pretty good. Uh-oh. No land. It's still good now, actually. Kind of dead to like land the rest.
Become subdued.
Yeah, that game didn't really work out, did it? A sweeten the pot. Oh no, they let you know about my march. Never mind. I can still remove a creature if they duress me in response. Kind of cost me my entire hand, but that's quite good news. Why did they not have a better play? I guess that's what happens sometimes in this matchup. That's why the matchup's tough for them, because all of their cards are just creatures, so their choice is like add a creature to the board that I'm just gonna sweep away or play into my march. Oh, nice. Out of value. Seacrum Coast.
Organic minds are easily cleansed.
I guess I just main phased it, right? Is that bad?
Finally, I'm home. I am almost sad to see.
Blue-white control feels so mid to standard, it's fine and all, but it isn't anything special. Kind of disagree. I think it's quite strong. Sourced from chatter, sourced from Blades Queen. Trust me, bro. Blue-white is mid.
Still valid.
Especially when control's like been pretty bad for a while in like
May your blades
Pioneer, and control was bad in standard for a long time. And now it's arguably the best deck. Just that on board. How do I not die? Can I deluge? Full disrespect. Oh wait, no, this is 2 mana. I'm not dead on board. Right, it's not actual factory. Be tough. Play now. Need them to play a really good creature. Freaking thing has trample too. Not today, trample. Not today. I've learned my lessons many times. Well, ooh. Need them to mill like no lands. Damn it. Because then they would have had like 8 cards in their graveyards. And I could like copy the spell and copy the creature. Oh man. That's so close. Okay, it's only 6 cards. Didn't they have 5? Oh, because they're playing the Knights. Does Turtle do anything for me? Gives me a blocker, ramps me. Could hit Anchorage. If I deluge, I can find a Wandering Emperor maybe. I have 6 cards in the yards. Maybe a Field of Ruin is good too. Might get punished for taking Anchorage there. You gotta like make an argument for all 3 lands, I guess. The archived Anchorage or the... That sucks, means I'm probably not getting a Tortoise. I'm gonna go activate attack. Man, Field of Ruin would have been pretty big. Did tap wrong? Why did it tap wrong?
Listen, we talking about practice. Not a game, not a game, not a game. We talking about practice.
Mishra Pump?
Now you've done it. Hat's coming off.
Oh, dispute him. They had the mana to do everything?
My judgment.
Oh wow, it's just dead on board. That's lucky. Alright. I have
To me.
the thing. Let's see it. Do I use OBS Studio? I do. Or OBS. Yeah, the Studio, the like free one. The open source.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rusk!
I mean, beggars can't be choosers, right? How does that even work? I guess I have to kill my own creature? No green mana. Rip. Oh no, the one result first? Oh, yeah. That was loose. I just have to jump. Oh man. Yeah, I got him. It looked like it was bad for me, but it was not bad for me. Oh, I have enough mana for Foundry anyways. See if they have a removal spell. Fills their value, but at this point, that's not really what I'm worried about. Not as like, honestly, massive mistake. I mean, I was still super far behind this game. We got full hand, million creature lands. I needed to draw at least one Field of Ruin this game. That would have helped. Just not make hand drops. JPN 101, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Welcome to the sewer. Do I have to let them attack? We have March and stuff. I'm at free. Oh, I messed up. I gave them a deluge for free. That's silly. That's really bad.
I hope you're ready to lose.
Yeah, I mean, they're not playing well either. I
This
doubt
is
it.
what
I haven't
you
been
get
paying
for
attention to
hurting
their
my
side very
people.
much, but it's also pretty hard for them to lose this game. Yeah, I haven't even drawn a second duress yet.
Back to wandering. Keep watch for intruders.
I don't know why I'm still playing this game, but whatever. I'm gonna give them credit for finding the onboard kill. Alright, on the play, lockdowns gets worse. So not gonna add these. What was the other borderline card? Elishnorn. They have Liliana, Virtue, Multiple Bitter Triumph. Knockout was not the worst, but still expensive. I like Farewell if they have Hearse. I've lost to Hearse before. As they have Black Virtue, I'll keep in the Farewell. I think this is mostly fine. Get lost for Lily. I need to get lost commands. I think giving someone 2 maps in these sideboard games is like not that great. Like game 1 it doesn't matter as much because they have so many dead cards that it's not that big of a deal. But it's get lost gets kind of worse after sideboard, I think. Rest in peace, nah, Deluge is too important. Remember, Deluge are too good. To even consider Rest in Peace for this matchup. They'd add our card too, just so I can play Field of Ruin and have either counter or maybe Field of Ruin if they do nothing. -1 life. Deck. Could have used 3 steps ahead actually. This would have no more lives plus Sacred Clue. Maybe that was better. My thought for it, if I have to cancel something, and then next turn I Memory Deluge. Okay, that's fine. Deluge, and I love making land drops, but I do have enough lands. 20 push-ups. What's up, Walk? I'll do the push-ups after the game. You already get Arena. You want push-ups on top of that? I was thinking about maybe doing a Vintage Cube draft later. I don't know what people want to watch more, Standard or Vintage Cube draft. Kind of indifferent. Kind of enjoying damn, the Pit Offering. Clutch. 1 card in their yard. Okay. This game's going well, though. They mulligan too, I think, at least once. Where's my regional champs? In Naples, Italy. I said you don't need triple blue for double modes. You don't have anything at instant speed, right? And it makes no sense to kill that creature, it does so little. Mana efficiency, yeah, I mean, I am at 12, you know. Was free Field of Ruin going low in life is like way less scary. I like they have a ton of reach. Alright, GG. I declare victory. I hereby declare victory. Do we block Rookie? I do have a counter. I don't think it's worth the risk.
From the ghastly Eyrie, I can see to the ends of the world, and from this vantage point, I declare with utter certainty that this one is in the bag.
I want my own tortoise. I could copy it and then counter it. Yeah, that sounds fun. Oh no, I can't counter it. No, I bricked? Oh, and I didn't use Field of Ruin first? Oh, brutal. GG. Never lucky.
Not like this. Not like this.
Well, I want to give the mana for Bitter Triumph.
Brutal, savage, wrecked.
Alright, I found a way. I found a way to give them a chance. Oh, I'm so silly. Yeah, Mellow Lamp first too. It's fine, chat. Everything's just fine. You usually don't lose when I declare victory.
From the ghastly Eyrie, I can see to the ends of the world, and from this vantage point, I declare with utter certainty that this one is in the bag.
Hey, I'm just making it exciting, you know? Close games, right? Auto tapper? No, auto tapper's fine. I'm not looking to counter a spell. Let's be real. Taking a hit from Cottage when F4 Field of Runes in play. Feels bad, man. Nice Field of Rune. Alright, I need 4 for March. 3 for a counter, and then 3 for Field of Rune. I think I should... I'm already not playing Myrick or Citadel anymore. I was never playing these cards. I tried them, I didn't like them. You can like play one of each if you want. I don't think it's like bad or anything. It's probably close. Do I like this try duel more than Citadel? I think so. It's just so much better in the early game. A lot of the games are about the first like 4 turns of the game. It's also much better because there's a lot of spots where you have to guess if you play Citadel. There's a lot of hands where you know your hand is like Islands, Field of Runes, Citadel, and you have 3 steps ahead, and I don't, all these hands where you have to kind of guess which lands you're gonna need. It comes up a lot. That example I started with was not great, but you have like Emperor in Deluge, and your hand is like a dual land, a Citadel, and a Field of Ruin or whatever, and you don't know if you're gonna need second blue, second white, or if you top deck lockdown, all of a sudden you can't play it like that. Pretty sure. I got a haircut. I did. I think it looks way too short, but appreciate it. I'm just using the guideline that I want 18 blue and 18 white, because you need double blue on turn 3 for 3 steps ahead and double white on turn 3 for lockdown. So the optimal number is 18 of each, and that's what I'm playing. Do the same when it starts to get warm. I mean, it's more that it's been like over 3 months. I was a little overdue for a haircut. I do like my hair long, but after a while, it's like way too long in the back and becomes kind of a mess. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Excited, hyped for Naples. I am. Any advice for first-time regional participants? Just the usual. Pick your deck early. I mean, if you haven't picked a deck yet, you should probably just lock something in and practice with it. Try and get good sleep. Try and eat well during the day. Stay hydrated. Play a lot. I don't know. The usual, just nothing too special, but... And if you make sure both you and your opponents are playing, cleanly, just less likely to happen. Yeah. Also, don't cheat.
Cuckoo Gabby.
Salut Flo. Merci pour le sub. Je sais pas si tu joues, si tu joues live de temps en temps. Jeudi, je vais faire le tournoi standard à Magic Bazaar à Plane de la BNF. Should I play Deduce here? Are you really gonna counter my Deduce? Does it make a difference if I do it now? It's too late, right? Even if they counter it. Oh, it's kind of annoying. T'as jamais été? Arriving at the perfect time, eating my yogurt and granola. What's up, dogs? I'm gonna wish you a great night. I'm getting wrecked here. Maybe I shouldn't have fought over it? Man, the haunting turns the snare too. Could have just used Iganjo on I'm getting worked here. Yeah, Dogs is a big legacy streamer. Definitely go check out his stream, give him a follow if you enjoy Legacy. Are you the biggest Legacy streamer, like regular Legacy streamer? Might be, right? Who else? So I tried to get it, was Iganjo? I guess I'm not gonna have a choice, really. I've considered playing a second Iganjo in my sideboard. Kind of goated. Alright, please don't have it. Oh, I did literally have the other one. I guess I have to make them sack. Oh god. I lost focus, dude. That was bad. I should have just drawn cards to try and find a sweeper. That was really bad. Wow. Easy. Opponent showed up with an anti-blue-white deck. Still losing to blue-white. Look this random Facebook link. Yeah, I'll get right onto it. Give me a second. It's probably fine too, but still. Not looking. Actually, I'll just time you out for a bit. Just in case. I had a look, it's just 8-minute videos of them playing Arena. Not even sure why I'm doing that now, actually. It's silly. I would click that link, honestly. You got my attention. Oh, they're just ripping me up. Nice. And deck finning. Oh, finally. Sorry. Sorry, incubator, potentially future Pyrexin token. He died for the cause. It is kind of nasty if they have a way to get rid of it, because they get to invasion 2 more of my cards. But it's like, I got them, I got Gap right where I want, got him to tap out, and now I can resolve my Wandering Emperor.
May your blade strike true. Finally, I'm home. We must protect the people. We've got the edge in this fight.
That little fellow. I'm going to do that very often. Triple mode. Triple mode! Let's go. Alright, kind of scary matchup though. This lockdown's quite strong against him. Is flanker good? Tidebinder's good. Negate's probably good. Stanimus seems fine. We cut the pop plate because of the silly thingies, and then maybe just cut Deduce even though it's a blue matchup because of Mastermind. Or at least trim some. Gelos can go Destroy Evil. Destroy Evil seems fine. Alright, this looks good. Maybe Farewell. Farewell's probably fine too. Got a lot of enchantments for Farewell, yeah. How do you beat 4 color Slugger cut blue white? I don't know. I beat it the other day, but it was close. Just Tidebinder on Slogurk was pretty good for me. The sideboard games. I lost game 1. They drew kind of well game 1. I don't know. It's just there's not one. It's not like one thing you can do to beat them. I think it's just like I don't know what to say. Just use your cards properly. Play well. Play well, kick W. You have like some decent cards against them, like. And there's a side. I updated the sideboard guide for their matchup. If you're playing it the one time. Didn't matter which one you kill. Is that even what I want to do? I'll just say go. They have 1 mana counterspell in their deck. The snare. Peacekeeper. I could just deluge in response. I'm just in a bad spot. Oh, my Destroy Bill already costs 4 mana. I just named Sunfall. I think I can play Deluge on my turn here because of the anchorage. It'll be tricky. Yeah, you really did. I don't know why, but I'm sorry. I don't know what was so funny, but that's what it was. Hey, divide by 0. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Can you imagine first time chatter? First time viewer just walks in and I'm just laughing uncontrollably. Like, what did I walk into? Alright, they can do that. Wait, didn't I do it in response? I even thought, oh, I need to do it in response. And then I just didn't. It's not the end of the world. Could be worse. Not much worse, but... yeah. That's actually good for me to cast a spell. This means this thing doesn't flip. They don't have lethal. They might name Sunfall again. That's why their name was Peacekeeper. So it wouldn't make sense. They named the card I boarded out. Nice. Ooh, and I drew a Wandering Emperor. That's interesting. I think I just gamble here. I see go. Aimed very well. Because depending on how their map activation goes and everything, it's actually really bad if they top deck a counter or a Timebiter, I lose. But if they top deck a counter or Timebiter, I think I'm like in pretty bad shape anyways. Like if this hits a land, it means I can just use Destroy Evil. Okay, never mind.
ready to move. I am almost sad to see you go.
I have my own Young Courage I can activate. What if I draw Field of Ruin? Does that help me? It does. Oh, man. What's more likely, Deluge into Field of Ruin plus March? Or just draw into Field of Ruin? I think I could hit double March too. Alright, close. March and... I should have plus to bait. Yeah, no. I'm dead.
Try not to keep watch for intruders.
I'll make them do it. Oh, Emperor was a no too. Oh, also if I sag the clue, I have Anchorage plus March, so it was actually Field or March. Yeah, sacking the clue was... Sacking the clue was the play. For sure. Peacekeeper, Gyada... Gonna do deduce on the play. Do we see any removal from them? Omo cards are really good. I just drew all the expensive ones. Maybe I want to trim because of Peacekeeper. Trim on the 4s. Because of their taxing spells. -2 Sunfall? Nah, it's so good against flipped. I could though. Yeah, I don't hate cutting Sunfall. Seems fine. Yeah. I think you just get rid of the lands. No, you'll lose your lands. You didn't do Wandering Emperor. Wandering Emperor is pretty miserable against Tidebinder. Let me do Wandering Emperor. Farewell, yeah. But they literally named Farewell on that 1 mana spell. Makes me not want to do Farewell. Not Farewell. If they're willing to name that card. They kept on top and have no plays. I mean, Anchorage is such a pain. It's fine. They mulligans? Cursed? You calling that a mulligan? Sure, it's gonna be good at some point. Maybe I should have. Maybe they were looking. I think they were maybe looking for their third land. Well, in hindsight, I wish I had. Dude, I even trimmed one of each of the 4s to not get wrecked too badly. And I bottomed Wandering Emperor. Gab, why are you playing all 6 mana cards? Explain. Please explain. Tax and taxes. Yeah, open and combat Air Elemental. I'd actually named Auto Aura. Damn. Does that work? You gotta be kidding me. Oh my freaking god. Unbelievable. Alright, I might be in business though. If I Field of Rune, the Tidebinder, I Tidebinder, and then I have a blocker. Yeah, it's just Tidebinder, Anchorage activation, and have normalized mana up. That worked out. Finally free. Alright, I guess I win now. Win con unlocked. I have Deluge taxes. You can see more cards. True. True.
Monkey says, "What's Nassif's win condition? You, my friend, must not know Yellowhat very well. This is not a guy who brings win conditions."
What do you mean? That's free memory dilution, my deck. Oh no. Free block. Alright, for once in my life, I'm not gonna be too greedy. That Haunting card has looked very good and also very bad. And by very good, I mean it's looked fine. Maybe very good in stretch. At Anchorage. Oops. It's fine. This is fine. You have to leave work? I mean, this game's over. You can safely leave work, Panasav. Trust. The data have that haunting, I guess. Promise I'll win. Guaranteed.
I am the Emperor of Kamigawa, and people.
Kind of fun to throw, I guess. Yeah, I've just paid 2 more, even if they named Wandering Emperor. Now they can just like not attack.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Oh yeah, I could have activated Anchorage and put it on Anchorage. I'm so silly. I even thought I might do it on my next turn, but yeah. Could have just done it now. Oops. Nice. Should I make that play now?
I have got new moves to
Let's hope
teach you.
they get greedy and surveil with the haunting. And I can bind it. I don't know if it's... I think it stays a creature, probably. Destroy evil. Okay. Why did it destroy evil against me? I'll log down, I'm silly. Alright. Messed up. It lose flying? Yeah, it does. Stays a creature but loses all the other abilities. Is that a yellow attack or they do a Tidebinder? Another Wandering Emperor maybe? Donks, top 800, no big deal.